All right, so when it comes to splints, there are functional adjustments and then there are aesthetic adjustments, right? What do we know about splints? If they don't work, they won't be worn. If they don't look good, they won't be worn. So from a functional standpoint, you've got to trim the areas that are blocking what you're trying to achieve. So for example, this is a static progressive and you've made finger things that you're trying to get PIP flexion and DIP flexion. So let's not worry about the DIP flexion so much right now and just worry about the PIP flexion. Is it trimmed enough for that person to have PIP flexion? It's not. So that part, the volar part of those finger things need to be trimmed so that they can obtain more PIP flexion. You might have it, more of that oval shape, so that when they bend down, you see this crease here, it needs to clear it. So that's why when you look at where you're at right now, he is okay for today. But you're making this orthosis so they can make progress. And what's going to happen is they won't see the progress if the splint is blocking them. So you have to look at your splints, not from today's point of view, or not only from today's point of view, but from next week's point of view and the week after, right? Now you can make adjustments as you go. You don't have to make it all today. Today is like, great, wear it. Tell me what bothers you. Tell me it doesn't work. Bring it back next time so I can adjust it. Sometimes adjustments need to be made after you wear it the first day, right? And because it's custom fitted, that's why you're going to wear it and tell me what's wrong. Like, you have to be open to that. Some people make these splints and think like, that's it. Like, my shit is perfect. No, it's custom fitted. So it's not perfect on the first time. You have to wear it. You have to tell me what you like, what you don't like about it. Be honest, because if you don't like how it works, you won't wear it. See, this is the problem. So let's be honest with each other and say, if it doesn't work, give me at least a chance to fix it for you, right? Now, that is from a functional standpoint. From an aesthetic standpoint, it's a little bulky, right? If it's too long on the end, it looks like it really goes over the finger, over the tip of the finger, and that needs to be trimmed down. Because if it doesn't look good, or if it's too bulky, then someone won't wear it. They won't tell you your work is ugly, because I believe people inherently are very nice. And for the most part, they want to be a kind person, and they won't want to tell you that it looks ugly, right? To your face. They're telling someone else, but they're not telling, so you have to almost be so open to it of like, tell me if it's not looking good. I had a patient not say it. I said, you're not wearing it. You're not going to hurt my feelings if you are honest with me. And finally he was like, I won't wear it because it's ugly. Great. I'm really glad that it's not the function of the splint. It's just that it's ugly for you, right? Same patient. We've made him so many splints, right? Same patient on a different splint, why won't you wear it? Tell me. It doesn't work the way I want it to work. Perfect. I didn't achieve what I was hoping to achieve. Thanks for telling me. I won't fix it on you per se, but I'll fix it on another person who will need something like that. I'm okay with that. So, part of it is like, when you're making things that are custom fitted, you have to be okay with the constructive criticism that you have coming from that particular place. Not that, it is a bash to you as a therapist. Some people take it that way, but what I'm encouraging everyone who's listening to this is to not take it from they're bashing me, I'm terrible. You're not terrible. You're good. You do good things. And when you practice and you do more and more and more of it, that's how we get better, right? It is not just I have to make it and it's so perfect. It's never supposed to be perfect on the first try. It's supposed to need some work, and that's okay. So always look at it from a functional standpoint. What are functionally things that need to be adjusted? And from an aesthetic standpoint, does it look good? Because people still care about that shit. And if it looks bad, they just don't want to wear it, right? But the functional part is the most important piece. Functionally, I need it to do what it's supposed to do. Otherwise, you won't see improvement. Otherwise, it's not doing its job. That is the most important piece. Do a lot of those things, and over time, aesthetically, you'll get better.
Become the critical thinker, problem solver, and decision maker so that you can help any patient that comes your way and skyrocket your career in hand therapy.